Hey Ninja Bricks, Ninja Master Nick here, and today the Alvin Ninjago, Season 12, Prime Empire episode watching review, and this I'm going to be watching and reviewing episode 6, and going to be giving a little bit of my thoughts of it and after watching review as always. And then, in the last episode, we were introduced to Okino, which was pretty much have a central focus of that episode. Anyway, this one's pretty much going to be a continuing format and also moving the plot of the season forward. That was a little bit. And if you enjoyed today's Ninjago, season 12, Prime Empire, episode 6 watching review, make sure to give this video a like and comment. And if you're new to the channel, press the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that you will be notified when new videos are put to the channel. And share this video with anybody you know. And now it's going to my watching review of Ninjago Season 12, Prime Empire, Episode 6. And enjoy the watching review.
I am honored. Allow me curiosity. When you said you had failed all your previous
maybe you shouldn't ask that question, Clive, because there's a lot of masters that he failed. Well, we know that masters are actually the people that are trapped within the game, and all the players that play in this game up until we reach level 13 and game cabinet and open up and they went right in. And we got some kind of new weapons for the ninja for the season. Not sure if they actually got a name. But I'm probably gonna call them and Dame and Blade. Because it's a video game and controller, so it kind of makes sense. And for them to be gold and getting Blade if we don't have an official name for that kind of weapon with the heart. And I think each one of these game blades that the ninja got are completely different from each other.
On 3. 1, 2.
Anyway, I also got some cool effects when they do that swishing and motion. This rushes the one of the opponents. And also the way they move on the mask or remove them. It's kind of like how Black Panther as mask does it, along with Iron Man's nano helmet does in the MCU. I think that it did kind of get old a little bit in the MCU, but that's how evolved technology it kind of works. And so I don't have a problem with how the MCU it does that kind of function for some Marvel heroes masks. And so because it's not really that big of a deal because not every movie from a multiverse saga has that function. Only certain characters do it. And then I don't think it's that big of a problem in here either because again this and the MCU are completely two different things, so it only appears only in this one season 4 of Ninja Masks.
Got me! It got me!
And so now, some of a ninja. God, never lives. I wasted. Kai wasted. 3. 2 episodes ago. And now he's done to his last life. And now both, Tor and Nia, got 3 new lives each.
Milton Dyer has a twisted imagination.
They are strangler vines.
And Lloyd, he's having some deja vu. Because, if you guys remember, back in season 8 Sons of Ramadan, he literally encountered those very vines. And he's in Stargirl's path within Pry Evil's Eye. And when him and her roommate, before he found out that she is the Twilight One, and we're trying to get to the third and final Oni mask. And then he actually got entangled by the vines that are very similar to these vines here in the game and in this season.
They're just normal vines. I'm of the Brotherhood of Rats, and Unagami ordered us to ambush you.
This guy's not very bright. I think that he's a character within a video game, but still. I'm pretty sure no NPC is this ridiculous.
Hey!
Oh, that makes me mad.
This world, the forest, the traps, all
This is kind of similar to that Supernatural and Scooby-Doo crossover episode, which not into that kind of show, but I did see that crossover episode, which is pretty similar. When the characters of that show, Supernatural, told the Scooby Gang that the supernatural stuff is actually real. And it's kind of similar to what we're doing right here with Okino, and telling him that everything's like a similar relation.
You gotta scratch it! Yeah, like fist to face. Remember that game where you could... See?
Yeah, I know. I defeat this guy. Or at least tie him back up so he won't tell Unagami about you guys finding this place. And I know it's pretty much just going to be an ambush anyway, but still. To be safe, pretty much tie white dude back up so he won't get it anywhere here.
Follow us. This is the glitch. We can go it alone from here. Patch the glitch.
He does definitely need to get out there because he'd probably be starting forever if they patch up the glitch before you get out.
We actually...
Okino. Poor guy. Anyway, and I kind of don't blame him for being shot because if you believe something your whole life, in this case, his digital life, and then he finds out that he's part of a simulation, and that will be paid. That's devastating.
This world, my world. Just a pawn. You wouldn't have helped us. You decided. What should I trust?
This is pretty much what they could have done with Zane after the whole thing with the Ice Emperor thing. And back in the Ice Chapter season 11. And sorry about those of you. You're just on my and window time it open. But what I'm saying here, yeah, Zane, I kind of went through the same thing. Yeah, that's what Kino's doing. And Carl been a whole arc about Zane not believing in himself after what he did. But instead, there's no consequences for what Zane did as Ice Emperor. And that's about it for episode 6 watching review. I noticed we went to the first section of this watching review. And that was episode 6 of Ninjago, season 12, Prime Empire. And now the ninja that passed the force of Mr. Tent. And then Otino, finding out that he's part of a game. I mean, it's an NPC, which was pretty sad for him. I mean, and like I said, during my watching review, this is kind of similar to how Zane would kind of not feared. He did about being an emotionless machine, which it kind of shows within Otino for these next couple episodes in this near the end of this one, along with the next two. And like I said, this is what it should have been. And like with Zane after the Ice Emperor thing in the Ice Chapter season 11. But for whatever reason, and they don't want to do that with Zane, because he's just a robot. Yeah, no matter what, for some specific reason. And even with one of the people that was on Ninjago up until he stepped down from it, and knew that Zane is more than a robot, but because he doesn't have full control of what to do, and he just let it happen. And when I was talking about Tommy and Jason, the guy who worked on Ninjago before he went on to work on other stuff like Lego Dreams, but still, it's not really an excuse for what happened with Zane. In the 11-minute hour, in a little bit in Dragon's Rising before the first half of Dragon's Rising Season 4, where he is back to his normal self, with how they did his character before the 11-minute error happened. And now most of the ninja in down a few lives, with Kai and Cole down to the final lives, along with most of the ninja either at 3 lives or 2 lives. And now they're getting close to the cursor of Hysteria to get to the maze of the Red Dragon. And that's going to be it for today's Ninjago Season 12 Prime Empire Episode 6 watching review. And like, comment, and subscribe. And turn on the notification bell if you're new. And more videos will be coming in your way soon. And I will see you guys next time on Ninja Master Net.